and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize.
That's such a... Okay. Let us discuss me and my apology. About a month and a half ago, I streamed Donkey Kong Country, and I had this great idea where I was going to gift 1 sub the first death, and then if I die again, I have to gift 2 subs that time, and the third death, I have to gift 3 subs that time, and so on. Which sounds really hilarious, except once you get to like 20 deaths, then it's like $50 per death. And Donkey Kong Country is really fucking hard. And I underestimated how hard the game is. I did not overestimate how talented I am. I'm very talented. But I definitely underestimated how hard the game is. At the beginning, I was like, oh, you know, worst case, I spend like $500 on this stream. But technically, if I died too much, it would get to the point of like, you know, it would cost me like $120 or $150 per death. It was getting out of hand really, really, really fast. When I started this challenge, I agreed that if I failed the challenge and gave up, if I gave up because I didn't want to keep spending money on every death, then I would have to do a punishment. And what we decided was that if I give up the Donkey Kong Country challenge, that I would have to apologize to all of my subscribers while wearing a sexy maid outfit. And when I agreed to this, I genuinely did not think that I would give up. I thought I would just have to spend like at most, you know, like $700 and it would be really embarrassing and stupid, but that I wouldn't give up. And instead, I couldn't even beat Donkey Kong Country 1. I couldn't even beat Donkey Kong Country 1, let alone 2 and 3, which I thought I was going to beat in that stream. And so I gave up. And I have to apologize to all of my subscribers while wearing a sexy maid outfit. The problem is that was a month and a half ago. And so I'm going to apologize today, but now do I apologize to whoever was a sub at that time? Because I have that list of subs. Or do I sub to the current list of subs, or do I combine them? And you might think that I should combine them. But these are the 2 columns. Okay. Oh, got it. This is the list of subscribers from when I failed. And this is the list of subscribers from before the stream. And you can see that there are about 2,600 of... It's already 2,600 subs! I think I have to just do the subs that were there that day. What's a compromise? How can I also honor all the subs that I have right now? Maybe I put them into a text-to-speech and play them all.
8675309.
Kind of slow.
8-bit Baker.
Okay, Rod's kind of slow. So if Rod takes like 1.5 seconds per subscriber and I ask him to do 2,800, that would be an additional hour and 10 minutes of just Rod reading. And maybe I could leave. Okay, I think I'll have Rod text to speech everybody else, and I will personally apologize to everybody who was subbed at that time. I apologize to the... What is this?
Apologizing isn't a speedrun.
Minus this. I apologize to the 1,875 of you who were not subbed at that time. Okay, I also need to like... What is the intro of the apology? I know I need the maid outfit. I'm not gonna start yet. I'm just prepping. What's his name? What's the dude's name? Jake Paul. No. Logan Paul. How does he open his apology?
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment.
I'm proud of both Canada Rod and American Doug for apologizing honorably.
And I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize.
That's such a... Okay. That's so good. Okay. Actually, what are some other good apology videos? Yeah, I knew. Yeah, right. Really long. What are some other like classic apologies? Shane Dawson. Did he do an apology video? He did, right? Taking account.
Hi. If you've been watching me for a while, then you know that I have done a lot of things in my past that...
Oh God, I feel this isn't mean, right? I'm just, this isn't bad. If you've been watching me for a while, I just want a sprinkle of different flavors of apology. If you've been watching for a while,
that I hate. That I wish I could make go away.
okay, now that's enough. It's not mean, isn't he a creep? I mean, I don't want to just go around rubbing it in, or trying to like make fun. Who is Laura? I don't know. So who is Laura Lee? Is whatever. Apparently, this is a, as long as it's good apology, right? I don't care about the I've never heard of this person.
Guys, in this video, it's been so long.
Is that real? Is this a joke one?
If it was possible.
It's real?
Hardest things I've ever done.
One of the hardest things I've ever done. Cry.
I'm so sorry.
All right. Do any of them like address their supporters? I need something to turn this from like, I fucked up, this is really hard for me to do, and now we pivot to like, and now let me address you guys. Because I need that pivot now, because then I'll start apologizing. Let an AI write it. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Okay. I think this is it, right? So what we'll do is put their apologies here, and we'll see what they come up with to continue from here. I made a severe lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that I've done some things in my past that I hate. Probably one of the hardest things I've ever done. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I lied to you. Sorry I was a horrible wife. I'm sorry I've been with so many men. Actually, this works. All right, so I'd be like, I go like, I'm so sorry, and that's from Laura Lee. And then I'm like, sorry it's a horrible wife. Sorry I've been with so many subscribers. I'm sorry that I've asked so much of you. I'm sorry that I gave up during the Donkey Kong gifted sub challenge. I'm sorry, blank. And then from here, I just apologize to all the subscribers. I feel like that feels like a nice, sincere, and we've covered like all the different bases of being sincere. So this, like, I can't not be sincere. I think it's great. Should I play music during it? I mean, if I like download DK rap, I could slow it down. I feel like we've already done that though. We've already slowed down. It still doesn't feel very sad. Sorry I was a horrible wife. Sorry I've been to so many subscribers.
Bring the one winged Kong back now.
Okay, this sucks. I feel like I'm back in Bowser's sex dungeon. You know what I could put on loop because I love that song? Because this is 12 and a half minutes, so I could loop this. I mean, it's literally a funeral song for World of Warcraft. Or I slow it down to an hour and a half. This is the one I always play when here. his chest. Canada Rod. Whenever Canada Rod sees a small animal in pain, he looks up to the sky and bursts out. Okay, I'm gonna loop the World of Warcraft song. I tried taking my t-shirt off because this thing is really hot and it's warm in here. But I don't really want my cleavage showing, which is what happens. Okay, Jesus. Oh. That's the point of the costume. I know it's an apron, but look at how it's like, makes no sense. Show your bobs, please. Do I put it like this? Like that?
Doug, what would it take to be a part of this apology?
I literally can't add all of the new subs because that would add another 2 hours of apology time. This is going to be like 2.5 hours. It's funny right now, and then in 10 minutes we're going to be like, oh, okay, it's just this now. And then... Can your elbows touch? There's no cleavage. There's nothing to show you. What if, can I just like have background music on that's like crying?
Hubba hubba, when did this turn into F1NN5 tour stream?
I'm sorry. Zero M Merg.
Is Doug's rebranding? I like it, D.
I'm sorry. 33 Muffin. No, I don't think we should. I don't think, this isn't really sad. Oh! If you've been watching me for a while, you know that I've done some things in the past that I hate. And I made a severe lapse of my judgment here. And I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize. It's probably one of the hardest things I've had to do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I was a horrible wife. I'm sorry I've been with so many subscribers. I'm sorry that I've asked so much of you. I'm sorry that I gave up during the Donkey Kong Country gifted sub challenge. I gave up and I didn't beat the game and I disappointed you. I'm sorry, Octo. I'm sorry, Zero Merg. I'm sorry, Oth1. I'm sorry, 16 House Barrage. I'm sorry, ZZ Man 73051, and I'm sorry, ZZ, the dank plays ZZ, and I will never, ever
Team 4 forgives you.
let it happen again. I'm sorry.
Now at the end. How sorry are you? Doug, we have to know. I think I speak for all of Z Crew when I say this. We forgive you, Doug. Also, I was here.
Oh my god. That maid outfit is not good for... There's some organ in here, I'm not sure which one yet, that is really unhappy with the maid outfit. I mean, and to be fair, very sexy, but it was sexily compressing one of my organs. Oh, you really feel it. That's all right. That's my penance.